love and happiness. Oh no, okay. I don't think we can sing like. I think it's even.
Hell no, did somebody just get in trouble for singing some shit?
Yeah, so I guess if you sing certain shit, but so I guess we ain't gonna do that because I was about to start singing some motherfucking.
Bro, that shit insane. That shit insane to me. Like,
yeah.
Like, I get it. It's their art. You know what I'm saying?
But if I sing it myself,
like,
it shouldn't be an issue.
I didn't play it or nothing.
Right.
I just sang the damn.
It's so many fucking issues with copyright. Like, and I don't want none of them problems because I can't afford it.
Dude, like, as a comic, you can't really copyright like jokes, so people can steal your jokes.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah. So,
welcome to Third Post Media. We live, baby.
Yeah. Oh, so let's plug the shit before we even get started.
Yeah, plug everything.
So we the Willow Denise web series is gonna be a ongoing thing that we're working on. So
it's out now.
Right.
Go watch the shit.
So right now you can watch the first episode. The second episode drops on Monday. You can watch all episodes if you become, there you go. It's up there somewhere. You can watch all the episodes if you become a patron on our Patreon. Third Post Media. If, my bad on my writing. I'm usually writing small. It got smaller as it went on. But you can click the link in the description right now. So don't worry about that too much.
Just go to Patreon. Y'all know our name, Third Post Media. Go ahead. It's still $1?
Yeah, it's still $1.
It's $1, y'all. Go ahead, support us, what we're doing, so we can get
t-shirts too as well.
Get some t-shirts.
You can get that on thirdpostmedia.com. If you coming from Instagram, here's the link in the bio on Instagram.
Like, just do the damn thing, y'all. But no, Willow Denise is out.
Yeah, working on a new skit. I want it to be controversial now because I'm seeing like a lot of who said it. I think it was a tweet from what's the boy name made This Is America.
Donald Glover. Gambino.
I feel like he made a point when he said a lot of people are scared to make art because they're scared of getting canceled. Bro, I bet all the way with the shits. Anybody who know me know the shit that comes out of my mouth. It just don't be on camera. If it was on camera, I wouldn't give a fuck neither. So,
all right.
It don't. I'm the next skit we do. The premise of it already gonna catch a few. Like, oh, y'all childish. Like, yeah, bitch, we are. I'm telling you what we gonna get. We gonna get. Oh, y'all, them niggas is childish. Like, yeah, probably a little bit. A little bit. They always say, man, take a minute to mature and all that. But yeah. But thirdpostmedia.com is where you can see basically everything you see on YouTube plus more. Plus, little updates and stuff, news about what we doing behind the scenes.
Right.
Willow Denise the first episode is out. Shout out to Nisha Ray and Jaquan Lewis. Those are actors. You can follow them. I put it up on Instagram later.
But no, make sure y'all comment, man. Make sure y'all comment. Tell us what you think. That's the only way we can, get better and provide y'all with better content.
Right.
Y'all gotta let us know what y'all think. Just don't watch it and then when you see me and go, oh yeah, I seen that. It was good.
Yeah, nigga, did you comment?
Type a comment.
like the fucking thing.
Come on, y'all hear all these other YouTubes. Like, comment, subscribe. Do that shit. Like, it's not that difficult. Just go ahead and do it. But for me personally, just comment. Let me know what y'all think on YouTube. I will be responding your loud ass capture thing.
Hell yeah, that shit was loud as hell.
I will personally be responding to the stuff on YouTube. So make sure y'all comment. Tell me what y'all think for good, better, worse, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how we trying to progress up in here. You know what I'm saying? It don't take that much to comment. If you watched it, you're obviously going to have some type of opinion on it. Just type it in. Low key, you could just open the comment thing and talk it in. Like, it ain't even that hard. Like, get out of here with that. Oh, man. So what you want to start off with, Curtis?
Oh, so I seen this recently, another comic about to get canceled and shit for some shit he said on stage.
Who?
What's his name? Tony H something. So I guess he had this, like, it wasn't even a joke. Like, there was no setup or nothing. Like, but he got on stage and he used the word chink.
Yeah, that's a racial slur, homie.
Right. So, like, I heard the video with a little bit like, An Asian dude introduced him. He got up on stage with some shock value shit to say, and that shit backfired all the way. You had a bunch of people saying like, "Oh, he foul for saying that," but then you had a bunch of people saying why he is foul for saying that. People close to him, they say, "Oh, he's not racist. He just did some dumb shit on stage that he can't necessarily walk back." So my thing to you, as being a comic, I wanted to ask you like, have you ever what would be the line that you would say you would never cross?
I don't know, because comedy, with comedy being subjective, bro, quite honestly, every line is meant to be crossed.
Do you subscribe to the thought that even if you get one laugh is a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, because I feel like the laughs dude got on stage were nervous laughs from the crowd.
Yeah.
But they were laughs.
100%. If it's not funny, people just don't laugh. You know what I'm saying? If people can find the humor in it and it's uncomfortable, you'll get that nervous laugh. But because a lot of time when comics are bombing, people are still laughing. But it ain't the laughs you want. You know what I'm saying?
They laughing at you, not with you.
That's a truly nervous laugh, and people looking at you like, fuck, I'm glad I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, that was terrible. Like, it was so terrible, it was funny. But no, I feel like every line is meant to be crossed. The challenge of a comic, though, is to make it funny.
Right.
Right? Like, that's the challenge of the comic. And now that you don't hit all the time. You just don't. Sometimes you miss it. Shit ain't fucking funny, and it's just offensive, right? But, I mean, that's the risk you run. It happens. He fucked up, but I feel like you should have known better with a racial slur. Racial slurs just aren't ever going to fly, quite honestly.
Yeah, because I
don't know which way he used it. I don't think there's a right way to use it, though.
Right. So I've seen if a white comic can use the word nigga in a good joke and I laugh at it, like I may not really fuck with you saying it, but if the joke hits, it hits.
Enough, right? Yeah.
It hits.
And people
watch
it.
Right,
it was
right.
Funny though.
You
watch it.
You gotta give them that warning, but at the same time you gotta be like, all right, this shit was funny.
Right. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Like, watch yourself. It's witty, but don't do that shit.
Well, is it a joke or is it something that you personally would never joke about?
I don't know yet.
Nah, you ain't got to that point.
In, I'm still, I want to say, introducing myself when I get on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't really have to dive deep in the bag quite yet. I think suicide is like hard to joke about. I mean, I told you my one little suicide joke. It was just something I thought on the fly. But I do feel uncomfortable saying it. You know what I'm saying? I do. I really do. And it's like, okay, then, obviously that's not for me.
Right.
It's not for me to be telling. Somebody else can do it.
I get what you're saying. If it makes you uncomfortable, the joke ain't going to hit us. The confidence ain't going to be there to tell 100%, the joke.
I ain't going to do it right. I'm going to say it and just be waiting on somebody to spaz. And it's like, nah, let's not say I did. You know what I'm saying? So I won't. I won't do like suicide jokes. I feel like pretty much. I mean, again, I feel like everything is fair play. It happens in real life. It's fair play.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? If I ain't doing nothing but observing and reporting, that means some shit happened, and I'm telling you what I saw. So if I saw it, is it wrong for me to see it, or is it just wrong for me to talk about it? Right? You know what I'm saying? So get the fuck out of here. Like, it's a line. It's a tough line, and it's with the internet, everything can get around real quick.
Right.
And there's so many people who will sit behind a keyboard and tell you you're wrong morally while they got somebody chained up in their basement. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and try to cancel me. And if everything that you've ever done came out to light, you would be canceled too. Every human being would be canceled. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has done some shit that everybody shouldn't know about. Point blank fucking period.
Bro, that's why that's why like I said, I always say I never say anything that's malicious in intent. And I mean, we know common sense. Like I get people. Some people say common sense ain't common, but at the same time, we know certain shit is gonna hit different.
You know.
So
and maybe.
So that's why I feel like I'm ready for the moment people go back and look at the shit we say on these lives, and they be like, "Oh, you said such and such." I'm gonna be like, "But and let's say I say something that I feel in my heart I wasn't setting out to be like an asshole to nobody. It's just
right. It wasn't malicious.
It's just a perspective that you didn't agree with, and you want me to not be able to eat no more because of that. Because that's what I'm seeing a lot of times people doing. Like you don't want somebody to eat because you disagree with their perspective.
But I do feel like intent is very important also within the context.
Right.
A lot of people will quickly take stuff out of context and then like, oh, he meant to hurt people. I'm like, no, I didn't do the joke right. That shit did hit right.
Here, go right here. I guess that's the moment. That's wild, bro. Hey, ain't no way I'm finna feel comfortable saying that shit.
Nah, see. Okay.
I get what he was trying to go with.
Nah, he should.
But he should have. Yeah,
he shouldn't have went there. That was on him. That's on him. He need to own that shit.
You know what? A lot of times
he was addressing a situation that probably happened during the show.
It was probably something.
Jeez.
It was probably he knew his crowd, but he got to remember the crowd got phones and shit, and they'll put shit out.
Not even if they didn't, word of mouth, right? Yeah. You piss off a group of people that's in there.
Word of mouth don't matter now, and it's if I didn't catch it on camera, 9 times 10 people motherfuckers gonna be like, it didn't happen. I'm telling you, I done seen it like nigga evidence so it didn't happen. That's what they be on.
Pick or it didn't happen.
Right. So what
I was saying though, like intent, like. He said that shit with the intent to be rude to that one person,
right?
Forgetting that shit goes for a whole community of people. You know what I'm saying? That's just poor. But
yeah, you got to. But
when you hit it, it lets me know he say that shit in his everyday language. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
You have people coming to his defense saying that he don't say.
You can't. No, you said that shit because what he was saying was some shit on the fly. Yeah, what he was saying was some shit on the fly. You know what I'm saying? It was not part of his bit. It was not some shit he practiced. He just all of a sudden thought about addressing some shit that had happened during the show. It seemed like, I only seen the clip. I don't really know the full thing. It looked like he was addressing something that happened during the show. Apparently an Asian person did something and he went to address it. You can do that. Hold on. You can do that without a racial slur.
Right.
His first instinct was racial slur. So of course his closest friend, his friends and the people around him are going to try to save his what will be career by saying he's not white. Of course they're going to say that shit. You know why? Because they also talk that way. Like,
I mean, it was Andrew Schultz and them. So if they talking like that,
I mean,
and
Andrew Schultz, Andrew Schultz, but I think he talk like that in his private life.
You know what? I don't want nobody to do that shit to me. Like, I bet you Curtis them say that.
I ain't saying I bet he does. I just think he does. But again, his intent leading up to those moments is different. He's a professional and he wouldn't have slipped like that. Maybe because he don't use it like that for real. That was some shit that he say in real life. You know what I'm saying? How many times have you been somewhere and a nigga slipped out?
Man, all the time.
Listen, because you use that shit in your regular fucking convo. Like, you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You get your Caucasian voice on. You get the cold switch in full switch mode. You know what I'm saying? But you constantly revert to what you're most comfortable with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's hard to break habits. It's something that you're used to and something that you're comfortable doing. So when his set stopped being a bit and became just him talking, he reverted. This is just my opinion. It looked like he reverted back to the way he normally talked by saying that shit. Like you say, he was probably playing the crowd. There was probably a whole bunch of Caucasian people there who would laugh at the racial slur. You know what I'm saying? But then they get around their self-righteous friends. Oh, that ain't right. That ain't right. But they was not laughing. Well, you said it didn't look like nervous laughter. It was kind of like, oh, fuck, why did he do that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It didn't get the laughter that, it didn't sound like the whole crowd was laughing. That's what it
he could have just said Asian or that person. Yeah. Like, again, I just know me. I revert to what I'm most comfortable saying.
Plus,
you get too comfortable.
You also got to think about how lazy it is to just rely on shit like that. Like, you could have went a different route.
He got comfortable. He knew better. Yeah. He knew better. He got comfortable. He fucked up.
He fucked up his career because I guess he was a pretty known comic in that area.
Yeah.
And he just fucked up your whole career.
If you're a good comic, he'll be fine.
If I was a comic, how long do you think I would last?
A lot longer than what you think you would.
Knowing me.
A lot longer. Bro, I've been at open mics where white people be wanting to say the N-word,
right?
But don't do it because I ain't gonna say I want to allow them. I can't stop nobody from saying anything,
right?
But if I make it uncomfortable, they won't do it,
right?
Like this one comic, I was out in Valpo at Market Lounge. I like Market Lounge just far as shit, but this one comic, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was on stage and he was not having a particular good night. And I guess one of his bits involved him dropping the N-word.
Right.
And he didn't. And then he goes, "Oh, I should have dropped the N-word." And just as loud as I could be. No, you shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm. All right, some people need to follow their first thought because that first thought will save your life.
I'm like, nah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick to let people know that ain't the route.
Right.
Now, with that being said, I don't think I'm as triggered as some people could be. But you just never know. Why even risk that? You know what I'm saying? I'm a big dude. I'm not a small guy. If I wanted to whip up on a lot of people, I could with no fucking problem. But that's not me.
I know another thing. When it comes to comedy, I will say a lot of y'all have some of the thickest skin ever.
You have to, as a comic?
Because to bomb on stage and still want to do it, bro, ain't no way I'm finna get a crowd of people like either not laughing at my joke or booing me the fuck off stage, and I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna break down inside. As tough as I might come off on on the outside, bro. If I got 200 people in the crowd booing me, I give up.
Dude, bombing is not easy. It's not meant to be easy. Quite honestly, it's to weed out the weak.
Right. I'm part of the week. I am part of the fucking week.
Hey, you know what? Silence is worse than boos. I'm not gonna stop.
Listen.
I'd rather get booed than
all of that
for
shit.
it to be no sound. All you hear is the bar back moving ice around.
You tell a joke and all you hear is or you hear damn. Damn. You hear a cough in the crowd?
Not for real. Motherfucker, goddamn. Somebody car alarm going off outside. Right. Like shit.
Bro, they learn they got mouses in here when it's so quiet in this motherfucker.
Something scurrying around. Like that shit wild. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
now silence is most definitely worse than boo. Now, I've been fortunate enough to be able to squeak out a laugh or two pretty much every time.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I've had nights where I feel like I could have done a lot better. But I've never had that awkward silence. I've never got booed. To get booed is a whole different thing. You really have to fuck up.
Yeah.
But at least it's a reaction.
Right.
That dead silence. Like the one dude I was telling you about who wanted to say the N-word so bad, it was just silence. It was like a fucking memorial service in that bitch.
Damn.
Just R.I.P. to that man. It was not good.
How do you come back from bombing?
You just go to the next show. Go to the next show.
You don't gotta go home, drink your life, drink yourself into a stupor.
Some people do. Some people do. You just want to forget about it. You go home. You don't kick it after the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
just
take
get out of there as soon as possible.
Hey, I'm talking about you put the mic down, go straight to the door. just straight to the door. Don't kick it with nobody. Be when you come out, be prepared to talk about it. Don't go disappear for a month or two and think we go forget.
Like, fam, we thought you died. That's probably what they're gonna tell your ass.
Don't think we forget. Nah, we gonna remember, bro. We gonna remember and we gonna want to talk about it because how tough it is.
But with that being said, if I see your ass bomb, just know.
Hey, for real, I expect it. I expect it.
I know. I'm just saying.
I expect it, bro. If I bomb so bad, don't nobody say shit to me, I'll probably quit. Like, bro, if I bomb so bad that the people I'm closest to can't even roast my ass.
Damn.
Can't even say shit about it. Like, bro, you sure you a comic? You know what I'm saying? No, nothing. Motherfucker just go, hey, you get him next time. Ooh, that was bad. Motherfucker, hey, you get him next time. Like, fuck. Nah, fuck that. Talk about me. At least let me fucking feel human. Like, roast my, because if you fucked up and I'm cool with you, I'm going to talk about your ass. That's friendship. Like, That's friendship. That's real fucking life. And like I always thought a lot of people was phony when I first started doing comedy, because you get on stage, you do your set, and whether it was good, bad, everybody's gonna tell you good set. And it's like, bitch, I know it was not a good set. Like, the fuck out of here. That was not a good set. I dare you lie to my face.
You know what? I think it shows you how, I don't want to say people are disingenuous, but more so they just, people are too aware of feelings.
Yeah.
So they don't want to tell you.
Right, yeah. No,
like, oh, fam, your shit was trash. Your set was trash this time. Now, I ain't saying that you need to be like, oh, your shit was, you was huff as fuck. I ain't gonna come at you like that.
Right.
I'll be like, listen,
criticism,
this time, this didn't hit.
All right.
Maybe switch it up a little bit, because I definitely have seen, who was that? He was an older comedian, black. He ain't really like known, but I remember him telling a joke years ago that did not hit. And he told that same joke, but a different way later on.
Yeah.
And I was in fucking stitches. Even though I heard the fucking joke fuck up the first time.
It's a setup, man. It's a setup. It's how you do it. That's why you go out and do open mics. That's why you do go out and bomb. You go up, that did not work.
Right.
I'll probably try it again another place. Maybe the crowd wasn't right. Maybe everything was, you know what I'm saying? After that, you scrap it. You don't scrap the joke. Obviously, you thought the joke was funny. The premise was funny enough. Now is how do you get it out in a way that is funny? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do a joke backwards.
Right.
You kick that bitch off with a punchline. And then you go, hold on, let me tell y'all what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's ways to do the shit. And, you know, but it take you facing that hard-ass fucking truth.
That is true.
That everything ain't fucking funny. Because I've done jokes, like, in the same night. I hit up, like, 2 places in the same night. It'll hit one spot and it won't hit the other. And it's like, bro, I know it's funny. You know what I'm saying? What did I do different?
Sometimes it's the crowd.
It's the crowd. You got to be able to read the crowd too, but you got to realize your jokes ain't gonna hit everyone.
So I say this: you tell a joke, your first time telling it bomb the first time, but don't give up on the joke that first time.
Right.
That second time, you tell it the same way you told it, just in case it was the crowd.
Exactly.
And then that third time, you
switch it up.
You know what it is now. you don't fuck up.
If you done switch this thing up 3-4 times, let it go.
Right.
Just let it go.
Let the fucking joke go. It ain't gonna. Maybe it'll work down the line. Maybe pass
Come back to it. Right. Maybe the world ain't ready.
Or pass it out to another comedian who could do it better. Shit. Fuck it.
If you cool like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people, from what I experienced, ain't really down with that.
Oh, okay.
That's my joke. Like, I get it together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to, oh yeah, you could use it, because if they do it and pop, how would you feel?
Then they gonna want that credit.
How would you feel?
Honestly, if I tell you to do something that I know it didn't work for me, I'm not gonna be hassling.
Not everybody.
That's speaking from my personal thought is, like, if I got a design that I can't use because I just know I don't have the following,
right,
or the creative mindset to market it the way it should be, I gotta pass it along. And if it pop with them, it pop with them.
Pops up. No, see, but everybody's not like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, jealousy is a bitch. I was just thinking about this shit earlier. Like, it's hard to watch people around you succeed as you stay stagnant or fail, right?
Yeah.
I understand jealousy. I get it. Like, because my friends, they are more well off financially than I am, but I'm not poor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not eating noodles every day. But every now and again, I'll be looking like, damn, I wish I could be like them. But
I don't think I've been through that yet. I mean, because you say your friends is more well off than you.
Yeah.
Shit, you doing better than me and this motherfucker. And I've never
much.
felt. Yeah. Nigga, I ain't gonna put all my business out there, but
no,
yeah.
I mean, okay, but at the same time, I guess the reason I never really felt like fully jealous of them because they don't rub it in my face.
Mm.
It's not nothing rude. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I never came.
No, look, man. We just went to Vegas. They got their paper along, right? We went to a club called the Marquee in Cosmo, and I think it was $30 for women, $60 for men to get in now. One of the homies paid for everybody to get in. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Hey,
hold on.
But we'll get
that. No, most definitely. And I will most definitely repay the favor in small increments, like in installments. But then we got a section. The fucking section was $2,000. One dude picked up the tab.
Shit.
I got it. Yo, have a seat. I can't do that.
Right.
I can't do that. You know what I did?
Say I could buy everybody an edible.
You know what I? You know what I did? I bought a bottle. A bottle was $1.50.
Right.
Bottle on me. Fuck you mean?
I could buy you a bottle with some edibles.
This is my contribution.
Listen, I think people need to learn to be okay with balling within their means.
Yes, 100%.
Like I can. If it's 4 of us, nigga, all 10 pieces on me. What's up?
Right.
That ain't nobody.
But
you want a 10 piece? I got you.
See, my thing is though, you do that with the expectation that they will do the same. So I understand you're supposed to do that without expecting no type of payback.
Right.
But I ain't gonna stunt. I expect the favor at least to be offered somewhere down the line. Right. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing
we
well,
shouldn't, but we all subconsciously. We all subconsciously do, but I don't think we should.
No, I'm gonna tell you why we should though, because that's how you weed out a fucking a leech. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like weeding them out could be like, I do it, but then if they expect me to do it all the time, then I know I don't need to be around you.
Nah, be careful because the motherfucker might not expect it, but they know you will and will hang out around you. They might not ask for it, but a motherfucker will stay around you in your circle because they know how you treat people in your circle. You know what I'm saying? With no, not even the slightest thought of doing the same. Like, again, within your budget. I couldn't buy a fucking section, but I bought a bottle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They could afford a whole bunch of bottles, obviously, but I did what I could. Right. I bought a bottle. You know what I'm saying?
Ball within your budget. If that pussy costs $2,000, that pussy ain't it. Go find you $150 pussy.
Hey, nah, look. So I'm working on a joke. We got 2 viewers. Hey, if y'all watching, just type something in real quick so we know y'all there so I can speak to y'all. Ooh. So I'm working on a joke.
Woo up the bam.
Woo up the bam.
All that good shit.
Straight Chicago shit. Working on a joke, and I'm trying to see how to do it right. Basically, I think women are aliens. Just straight the fuck up. Just straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like they're here on Earth and they always fucking cold. Always fucking. That means you shouldn't be here. Your body is not made for here. Us guys, we cool. We be fine. You know what I'm saying? That's because we're from here. Women came here and took over.
They let you want to slap their feet under you and shit?
Yeah, because they freezing because they're not from here. They probably from Venus, which is a little closer to the sun, right, which is a lot warmer, which will work out for them. Look.
Hey,
I'm just saying. Something. Look. So, basically, the joke is, what up, man? Talk about some booty cheek. Hey, but no, Ant, tell me what you think of this, right? So, women from another planet, and I know they aliens because they the only people who could turn the whole finance marketing thing on its fucking head. They fucked up supply and demand. So when it comes to supply and demand, you want to keep the supply low so demand is high. Mm-hmm. Women outnumber men. Cisgendered women outnumber cisgendered men.
Say women,
like 5 to 1. No, I'm just saying you got to cut out the gays, the bisexual ones, the 5 to 1. Right. So for every one male, there's 5 women who are interested. You know what I'm saying, in a cisgender relationship. So why the fuck are we paying for pussy and they not paying for dick?
That's true.
The price of pussy goes up. Well, it ain't really went up
because I get the joke because if you think about it,
it should be the other way around.
Pussy is valued by, but it's our fault too.
100%. I'm just saying, surface level. Don't get too deep.
Okay. We gonna keep it
surface level, right? Keep it surface level because they fucked up the whole. You go to any school for business. They tell you supply and demand. You keep the supply low so demand is high. That's what they do with Jordans. That's why they don't release a certain amount. That's why collectors have numbered items and shit. Right. Because the supply the demand outweighs the supply.
Right.
So you telling me pussy is that valuable that it is so much supply that we choose to pay for it. Like
he say lock and key. Hey, you gotta say, hey. He said, "We the key, yeah."
Oh fuck!
Holy shit! Hey, damn, we forgot to put the fucking thing on the screen.
Right, I'm wondering why.
It's cool. I mean, because they can see the chat anyway.
Yeah, no.
But we are the key. Hey, listen. I had this thought in my head like, if men if roles were reversed, right? I feel like dudes will fuck it up because
fuck what up.
So pussy. You can sell pussy. You can't sell penis. You can try. It's like you said. It's not a demand for it. Right. But if there was a demand for penis, we would fuck up the market because we just how horny we are.
Right.
Just how much we want it.
It's too much availability.
Right. So you got this thing where women I feel like women can control. Like, oh, we want to fuck. I'm ready. It don't take nothing but a gust of wind to make a dick hard. Vagina, pussy is different. It's a little bit more than that. You know, they wetness is connected to their mental.
Right.
Our dicks ain't connected to shit, but gust of wind. Like I said,
because men are turned on visually.
Right.
So we see shit and it turns us on.
Yeah.
Women,
I mean, shit, a dick get hard even if there ain't no visual there.
Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure blind people get hard, but. but women get turned on by what they hear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why women dress and look good and men have to spit good game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a difference of how it works. It's the same shit though. But I think women are from another planet.
You anemic motherfuckers.
And then the ones who be like, "Oh, I be warm, bitch." No, you're a double alien, bitch. You're an alien from the other side.
Something is wrong with you if you warm.
You're an alien from the other side of the earth.
Say if she warm, she need to go to the doctor.
For real, bitch. You going through the change.
It is fucking hilarious.
And tell me what you think about that premise. I gotta write like a full joke to it, but that was pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep that. That's a keep.
Still work. It's a work in progress.
It's most definitely a work in progress. The next time I go up on the mic, I'm gonna try and just see what happens. I ain't wrote shit, but I'm just gonna spit that shit out there. I might open with that. It's got a bit of a shock value up front. Just I think women are aliens. I tried to joke last night about I think every woman goes through some type of FBI training. And
because they had a
what up? And no, because so I'm like, yo, when do women go through the FBI training?
Right.
Every woman could solve anything with only the smallest piece of fucking information, right? Look,
just go ahead because I want to say like we get caught up off their assumptions.
Bro, and I'm telling you, they got some type of training, and I think they get appreciated. I think they get training when they first get their menstrual. The moment they bleed for the first time, women get around them. This is what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your tampon. This is how it's going to feel. You're going to get cramps, and this is how you catch niggas up. Like, I remember one time I was with a lot of my girl, and I wouldn't even like. The lie has not even started in my head. Nigga, it was just dots on my phone. And she was like, "Stop lying." I'm like, "Damn, bitch, I'm just thinking of the lie." It was a joke. That shit didn't happen. But I'm just saying, it's part of the joke. It's part of the joke.
Part of the joke. Oh, definitely though. I'm
training in the womb.
Bro, I've definitely right. I've definitely been caught up in a lie and be like, bro.
Bro, because they remember everything. I'm telling you, they have to have some type of FBI.
You know what?
training.
And then lying is inherently harder because now you got to keep up with it because there is continue to be questions.
Yeah.
So women know how to keep asking shit.
Motherfuckers say the truth is hard. Hell no. Lying is a lot more harder.
The truth is hard when you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings.
Fuck that.
And even then, it ain't that
always
fucking
come out. Right. It's like a Band-Aid. You rip that shit off. Mm-hmm. You get the line. You just add it motherfucking Band-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to take that shit off slow. The fuck? You go pull off a little skin. Fuck all that shit. No, I did that joke last night, and this old lady was sitting up front, and when I said menstrual, she turned her face up, and like it almost fucked me up. I almost was finna like divert from the whole joke
and just focus on.
Right.
She said what Patrice O'Neal say. She sending you pussy beams.
Yeah. So she turned her face up, and I was like, "Ooh, that ain't good." And so like I'm looking around because like I went up like last night, Wednesday night. So a lot of people had like kind of left already, and so like I'm like, damn, it was one good table. Everybody was there for jokes, and they left right before I went up. So I'm like, fuck. No, that was my target. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else was comics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh fuck if a comic laugh. A lot of them ain't gonna laugh because they actually listening to the joke and how I set it up, not just listening to the word. You know what I'm saying? A regular fan is just listening to the word, waiting to laugh.
Right.
Comics is like, where's he going? You know what I'm saying? So I started. She turned her face up, and I was like, oof, I don't know. I'm like, man, fuck this old lady. I just kept going. She ended up laughing about it at the end, but I'm like, that's when you gotta stay true to yourself. Like you're a comic, the shit's funny. You just got to find out how to make it more funny. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I mean, I would wonder why she turned her face up, especially when
because I said minstrel. Like,
bitch, you go through this every month. What's the problem?
Well, probably not no more.
She was an old bitch. She was an old bitch.
But like, I felt like
I know some older ladies. They had.
Hey, you're right. They still fertile and shit. Could still pop out one. But on like, and it made me think like. Is there another word I can use? I feel like saying period is the same as menstrual. I feel like saying menstrual, I to be funny, I guess.
If you're a woman in the chat, let me know. Let us know.
Saying
I mean, because to me, they hit the same.
Right. I feel like
it's better than saying
first time the bitch bleed.
Right. It's better. I mean,
I was like, nah, y'all. I don't know, cause I feel like that's where
red coagulation or some shit. I don't know.
I'm gonna have niggas like
no. I'm saying that's worse. That's what I'm saying. It's better than saying like red coagulation or bitch.
The first time your uterine line shed.
Right.
But no, I feel like menstrual's a good word.
It's the scientific fucking word, ain't it?
I thought so. Shit, it's a menstrual cycle.
It's better than she leaking.
Or should I be like, first time you start leaking, bitch. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Bro, that gotta be Bro, just imagine nigga got a daughter. Hey, little bitch. As soon as you turn such age, you're gonna start leaking.
You'll start leaking. Blood just gonna start flowing out of
and that's gonna scare. Imagine scaring the shit out of you. Like that kid looking up at you like, I'm gonna start what? And then the son come. What about me? Am I gonna start leaking too? Nah, relax. All right. Relax.
We got it good. Sit down. No. All right. What's next, Curtis?
Shit. I guess what I was saying earlier about what the motherfuckers called those internet fucking relationship gurus.
The gurus.
I was saying a lot of them becoming. I feel like a lot of them becoming useless because
were they ever useful?
Maybe they weren't.
I feel like
because I never really cared to watch them because I never needed them. At least I felt like I never needed them because I feel like I'm always questioning a lot of in this men and women. I'm always questioning. I'm always listening to what they going with what they saying, and a lot of it come off as women hating.
Right.
And I'm all or man hating, like they never like they only give one perspective on their whole channel, and it's always from the man's perspective or it's always from that woman's perspective, and I'm always like, and I see a lot of people drawing into these type of people, and I'm seeing more it's battle of the sexes instead of actually fixing the problem that they think is happening in the world.
But there's no money in the fucking cure.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true.
There ain't no money in the cure. They don't care about helping you in your relationship for real. They want you to tune in every week so you can find something else wrong with your significant other so you can come back to them to figure out how to fix it.
Right. Because I went down the rabbit hole of all the fucking relationship experts or relationship commentary people, bro. I didn't realize how many. We know about like
Kevin Samuels, Derek Jackson.
Yeah, no, we know those too. We know the mediocre tutorials and reviews.
Yeah.
And sometimes he come off like a woman hater to me. I'm sorry.
I feel like it's so touchy because stuff like that is meant to be like broad statements.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he get pretty specific though.
I'm saying, so it has to start off very broad, right? You have to start off man and woman. Right. Who you targeting this video? You have to start off with that, and then you start breaking it down to make it to hit a smaller target, right? So, like I said, you cast the net wide, and as you bring that net in, it becomes smaller, and what's left in the net is what you feed off of. Right. And so I just came up with that analogy right now. That shit was dope. That shit was dope. But no, so they do that. And like you said, then they separate, divide and conquer. You have to separate your target audiences. So that way, one person agrees, the other person does not agree. And then it's kind of like, to me, with the whole thing, like with horoscopes. Like when people get to pointing out certain things that a person would do, or when the whole thing, like when you read a fortune cookie, now you're looking out for those certain things. And when you look for things, you're going to find it. You know what I'm saying?
Because I started watching that shit, like, because I seen, like, a lot of that shit be funny as hell. Like, the shit they be saying to each other, like, the shit they just be talking about.
Like what? Give me an example.
So, Buddy told Shorty, I guess she was like, he went around, it was I forget what it's called, Fit and Something Podcast. And I kid you not, he was asking all the women around the table, what do they, if you want a man who bring in the money, what do you bring to the table? And then so
bring shit to the table conversation,
right? And it baffles me that people keep falling for this shit, like, but he started flaming the girls after they started saying they bring him, motivating him, and then he was like nobody mentioned sucking dick. Bro, when I tell you, like, I was like, they didn't. Nobody mentioned good head or anything.
See, is that like implied though? But come on, let's be honest.
I'm like, what I'm saying is, I'm only watching that shit for the funny bits. But then, like, I went down a rabbit hole and I realized, like, a lot of shit, if you watch it too much, that's, you know what, I correct myself. If you watch it too much, then it becomes an issue. And I watched a lot of it in one day, and that shit made me. I was like, is bitches the problem? Is bitches the problem?
These bitches?
These bitches is the problem, not me.
God.
But
I don't know.
But like I say, I think a lot of that shit pushes the battle of the sexes thing, and really it shouldn't be battle of the sexes. It should be promotion of communication between men and women.
That don't sell. That shit don't sell.
I mean, I understand all that, but it's just if I started, I'm gonna start a channel.
Leave it alone. What are you doing?
I'm saying it's just bugging me the way it was slowly sliding back down. I'm like, motherfucker, you know how little shit bothered me. We had some balloons sitting right here in the fucking corner, and that shit was scraping. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? That shit was gonna bug me. I don't know.
Some balloons for my birthday. My birthday was this past Sunday.
Fucking little shit bothers me sometimes. I don't know what the fuck.
Man.
What'd that say?
It should be coming up in a minute.
Oh, it's a little lag. Regular lag.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shit. Like I said, a lot of that shit. People should I feel like weak-minded niggas shouldn't watch a lot of that shit because they turn
weak-minded people.
Yeah, I mean,
would you say niggas? You meant everybody?
Right. But no, I meant dudes.
Okay, yeah.
Because I feel like they taking in all that content of women doing this wrong, women this, and they terrible. Then you end up just being negative Nancy and not, actually engaging the women to see if any of that shit is actually true. Because you too busy watching fucking YouTube videos. Stop watching fucking YouTube videos. I watched enough of that shit for a lot of you motherfuckers. Don't do it. It made me. I almost hated these bitches. And I love women even with their flaws, goddammit. None of you, I mean, I ain't putting you bitches on the pedestal, but shit, I ain't knocking you like the rest of these motherfuckers.
Hey, look, I go down rabbit holes with like conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
That'd be my shit. So I had just read this, I was a part of this conversation. I wasn't like involved, I was just listening. And they were saying that us as humans got the world like mixed up. It's backwards as fuck. And so when you think of the earth, you think of earth being a woman. Mm-hmm. When in actuality, the earth should be a man and sky is woman. Because women is infinite, all-knowing, and everywhere. Man is very finite in one point.
Right.
So if you think of the sky.
We the rock. Goddamn.
Right. When you think of the sky, that's woman. We should look up to the women because women apparently like control the universe. That's why they have all this extra stuff going on. I mean, I believe so. Honestly, again, even though I joke,
that sounds like somebody came up with a conspiracy, just another way of saying women are special.
No, I mean, in most
I wouldn't call it a conspiracy, just a thought process, a theory of why women are so special.
Right.
Which
I mean, I agree. I 100% agree.
I don't.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you why I agree. Because women's intuition is a real thing. Again, that's why I just sit here and said that's why they fucking are FBI agents. You know what I'm saying? Like, they intuition, I think, hit on a higher plane than ours do. All right, this shit ain't showing up in the fucking chat. Oh, there you go. So
you probably just got to put it on the black though. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna move it up some. Oh, not that.
You moved the whole chat.
Oh,
the whole box.
It's finna move. Oh well.
Yeah, go.
But now, yeah. So women are the sky, men is earth. Again, because we're supposed to be, we're finite in one spot, and pretty much, even though Adam was created first, Eve was next. Even though people who like read know Eve wasn't next. Right. He had another wife named Lilith. Yeah. And then shit didn't work out. Then God created Eve. But but God then created woman to improve on his first invention of man, right? So women are inherently, I want to say, an improvement on man.
Then they fucked that up though with the apple and the whole story and shit like that.
I mean, she got enticed. But
so you say we blame women for not being in the garden no more.
Goddamn, you goddamn right. Look, that's the one thing we can hold over them for the rest of our goddamn for all the time. Goddamn it, bitch. We're gonna be walking around naked in the woods. We wouldn't have to worry about none of this extra sugars and
you've been living for hundreds of years.
Organic like a motherfucker, all vegan and shit. Like, this is y'all fault.
If Ant's still in the chat, we gonna talk about. I want his perspective on the vaccine shit later. Cause I be seeing the shit be retweeting on Twitter, G, and I be like, nigga, we gotta get this motherfucker on the goddamn podcast one day.
Hey, fuck it, Ant, you got a camera, G. We get you on the podcast. I'll come up next week. We can talk about the shit. But fuck, I forgot where I was going with this.
Women are special.
Yeah, women are supposed to be, we're supposed to uphold our women. You know what I'm saying? That's why men was built stronger and women were supposed to be like more intelligent. We were there to protect as they build.
I get the whole thing behind it. I feel like
I'm probably butchering the fuck out of it. But.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of that shit is like you got that shit loud as hell.
I thought it wasn't loud.
I mean, it's a thought. I mean, it's a thought process I had before, and I ain't really thought it out before I said it. But I guess live is the best place to say. Like women, then I feel like nobody is really special. I feel like I just because we humans and we flawed, and I feel like if we everything you said, some woman out there is gonna be a dickhead and take that shit and twist it and become arrogant and narcissistic about it. So that's why
that's just humans. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I never.
And we get into.
I feel like we could appreciate women for they the ones who carry the life for that 9 months. We can appreciate all that, but I could still be like, but y'all don't.
You could point. You could always point out somebody who could take something good and make it bad. I mean, quite honestly, everything is a double-edged sword.
Right.
And to me, just to segue right into the vaccine medicine, nigga, you take 15 fucking sleeping pills, it'll be the best nap you ever have in your life.
It'll be the last.
The last goddamn nap.
Last goddamn nap, goddamn it.
You know what I'm saying? But you take 2 of them, you go to sleep and you sleep well. You know what I'm saying? So everything is a double-edged sword. Wherever there's room for good, there's room for bad. So I mean, it's just part of life. You know what I'm saying? The whole for every action, there's an equal reaction. You know what I'm saying? There's as above, so below. I mean, I can keep going. Everything is, everything has 2 sides, man. It's 2 sides to every coin, 2 sides to every story. You know what I'm saying? So wherever there's room for good, there's room for bad. Now we can segue right into the vaccines.
What I was finna say, well, I had decided on getting it because I'm like, shit, fuck it. My mom's still alive, and she had that shit. My grandparents, I'm like, fuck it. I've waited long enough to see if they gonna turn into zombies. I might as well get the shit too. With that being said, with all the shit that be in that shit, I'm definitely gonna take this time to take our work on their ass too. Like, hey, I'm feeling bad after the first shot. Oh, I'm feeling bad after the second shot. I'm gonna get something out of this. I ain't just be taking no fucking vaccine. They gonna at least get some free days from work about this motherfucker. Fuck it. That's how I feel about it. But they most recently it's been some confusing shit though. Like, so now you ain't gotta wear a mask if you get the vaccine.
Supposedly, people who are vaccinated no longer have to wear masks.
Right. So I mean, is that are they just saying it as a incentive for people to get it, or is
I don't know. See, my major thing is how do you then prove who has a vaccine or not?
They give you this little vaccine, this card that says you got it.
Dude, what if you wash it? It's gone.
I guess it's like you can get another one like your fucking.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
Social Security number. You get it. You fuck that up. You get another copy.
Fuck that shit. I mean, but that take time and money to get another one.
I mean, because if you think about it, I do want to go to Amsterdam at some point. So if it's gonna take, I want to go and fuck some hoes and hopefully don't catch nothing and smokes a lot of weed and enjoy myself in Amsterdam. And I guarantee we probably gonna have to show some proof that we ain't got the COVID or we got the vaccine to get it. Go up in the country. Listen, I'm either gonna stay home and not do shit. I'm gonna get the vaccine and live my fucking life, and hopefully that shit don't kill me. It's one or the other. That's all I can say about that shit. Cause, I mean, and then there's another perspective is that all the medicines we get from our doctor, all that shit got all these sort of fucking side effects. If these medicines ain't killed me yet, they ain't finna kill me now. Hope you know. All these pills and shit I done had to take over the years for different fucking ailments and shit. So I'll be fine with the vaccine.
I'm sorry, I'm talking to our third post media sports crew.
Oh, they on the way?
Nah.
No?
Roy is not answering. He probably asleep. So I'm talking to Brew right now.
He says like an STD test at this point. Hey, but I did say, listen, remember when everybody went on the fucking lockdown, I was like, the COVID is going to be the new STD. That's what I said that like the first month, because I was like, man, how they going to stop college kids out some horny motherfuckers? Kids young, like from 14 to 20 fucking 3. I mean, everybody horny, but specifically that age group, horny motherfuckers, and COVID is going to be the next fucking STD. They're going to be like, oh, motherfucker had COVID, we fucked and I caught it too. That's what it's going to come down to.
I don't think so. I think the worst is past.
Yeah?
I mean,
even with the variants and shit now?
I think the worst is past. At least from the way the world reacted to it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if it come back up again, the world is now more prepared for it, and it won't be such a pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is going to be treated a lot lesser, in my eyes, more flu-like, the way a lot of people is trying to make it seem.
I do think there was a lot of fear mongering with this shit.
100%, but to a certain degree, they were right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people did get it. A lot of people all of a sudden did die from the new stuff that we just had
imagine
no clue
if we
about.
got hit by a Ebola like this. Oh my god. Nigga.
No.
Aren't we glad this administration wasn't the ones running the Ebola shit? Listen, I don't fuck with none of these. I don't fuck with none of them. Fuck Obama, Biden, Trump, all these motherfuckers. But you have to pinpoint the fact that the previous administration did handle the Ebola shit better than the current administration handled COVID.
I agree with that.
That's how I feel about it. But at the same time, it's like
I agree with you.
Fuck them all because they politicians.
Hold on. I feel like it's a fair tactic to a certain extent. It has its merit, right?
Yeah.
Every lie has the truth in it. Like somewhere, every lie has the truth. So like it was probably an overreaction to some shit that we could have did before. Whatever the case may be.
Right.
I guess the thing I don't like is this whole vaccine passport. You have to walk around with this card. I think it's retarded. Because one, I was talking to somebody, they were saying that this is the way they control people now. You have to have this vaccine, you have to have this card. I'm like, well, they made it really easy to fucking duplicate.
Yeah, they say the worst is. I mean,
What's going on, Edgar?
I feel like I agree with them. Like, I feel like the worst has passed, just off the fact that, like, even when we were locked down for them 3 months, I feel like things never got as bad as they could have, or they claimed it was going to be.
Right.
I feel like a lot of shit was common sense though. Like, wash your fucking hands. Wash your fucking hands. Don't be fucking touching your face after you outside. Like, don't lay in the bed on your outside clothes. What the fuck? I feel like a lot of this shit is like common fucking sense, and you know, I don't know. I feel like we just it just became a thing when I don't know. I think at that point when it came, we were so comfortable in life and we was so comfortable moving around and shit that it hit and everybody act like they know what to do.
They bribing people with full Krispy Kreme with the
yes.
bring the card to get a free donut every day.
Bro, that
like,
shit is
I'm
crazy.
Fat and I'm still not finna.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, look, they trying to get everybody on board. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And quite honestly, I'm surprised at the absolute effort that they're really putting into this to try to build incentives to get people to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I tried to take myself out of being cynical about it, right? I tried my hardest. Like what if, cause the cynical me saying, okay, why do they want me to take this shit so bad?
Right.
What is in it?
What is it?
What is it? But then I try to take myself out of it, like, would they really put something in it for all of us? But then I fall right back into it. Like, Tuskegee, Tuskegee Airmen, fucking
the Tuskegee experiments.
Yeah. Fucking what else? It was other shit that they done did to even white people when they were testing shrooms and shit on them before they even knew.
Yeah, they LSD.
That shit could have killed them. They didn't know, but they tested this shit on them. So I tried my hardest to take myself out of being like this negative person about it, but it's hard when America has a history of fucking people over. So I can't really do it.
Hey,
he say put me on this show.
no, for real.
I can't keep typing.
We'll try to get you in. If we can't get you in, we'll Zoom it or whatever. I'd rather have you here. It's easier.
Right.
But we'll figure it out. We get into it as soon as we
right, because I honestly I don't know how to add your ass to this stream right here. I don't know how to do that shit.
I mean, I could, but I don't think I want to sit here and try while everybody watching.
Yeah. Plus we got some other shit to film right after this, so we only got like. Oh, maybe.
We'll talk about that after. It ain't looking too hot for tonight.
Oh,
so
shit.
We good. We in this bitch tonight there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know about the vaccines.
Right.
I think.
I will say.
I'm right there with you, though.
Right. I did have an argument with somebody because it was. Like, I'm all for you making logical stances against the vaccine because I like the health perspectives. But one motherfucker was trying to say they microchipping us with that shit, and I'm like, dude, you know what I did? I stopped talking altogether. I was like, and then I pulled out my fucking wallet and I showed him. I was like,
RFD cards, nigga. If they wanted to chip us, it'd be done.
They like. We got everything.
Right. Why they need to put it inside of us?
Right.
We carry these things everywhere.
I'm not going nowhere without my fucking phone.
Hey, I would turn back and be late for work, nigga.
Right. He says enough for me.
What's going on, cuz?
Hey, we agree with you, shit. I mean, like I say, I'm itching towards taking it. I'm closer and closer to saying, all right, fuck it.
Right. I feel you. Only the Pfizer though. I'm not taking Johnson & Johnson. I am not. I'm not taking Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Because bro, they was giving people cancer with fucking baby powder. You telling me you gonna give them an okay to give me a fucking vaccine?
That's true.
No, fuck that. You crazy?
Hey, no. I invest, bro, and you know what? I make so much money off the pandemic. I ain't gonna even stop. Like people gonna look at me like, oh, you like I might catch flack for this at some point in the future. Maybe not now, but in the future, because I feel like TPM is gonna be successful. But I made a lot of fucking money off the pandemic. I ain't gonna even stunt.
As you should. Like, let's be honest.
I ain't cash out yet.
Yo, Steve, what's going on, man?
What down? They say, what's going on?
Well, we here. Right now, we talking about the vaccine and whether he gonna take it or not.
Hey, I'm itching towards it. I'm like, fuck it.
Look, as a comic, bro, it's shows starting to pop up now.
Yeah.
Well, I only could do them if I'm vaccinated.
Really?
Yes.
Shit.
You got to bring your card, and they
you got to show.
Yeah, like it's starting to. That's what it's looking like. But to me, at some point, it's gonna pass. But okay, wait. What I was saying is, if this was the thing to keep us to try to have any type of population control or keep tabs on us, why is it so easy to duplicate? Bro, it looked like a progress report. Like
right.
on some
I seen this shit. I seen this shit.
On a little piece of card, you know what I'm saying? Like on stock card. Like,
bro, I just came from Subway. They put all their chairs back out. They like fuck, because we've been going to this motherfucking Subway right down the street.
He go to the Subway every time he come over here.
Right,
like,
so
it's the only Subway in the world.
Hey, nigga, they be having these. No other every Subway back me in the city ain't got these motherfuckers. I don't want, but. Well, I'll just say it's sweet tea. That's it. They ain't paying us to
ain't nobody
call
paying
out their
us.
name.
Ain't no sponsorships in here.
Not yet. We just go sponsor ourselves. Check out creativebycurtis.com. Buy my t-shirts.
Make sure you go to the Patreon. Make sure y'all watch Will and Denise.
Yeah, check out the shirts. Y'all see it.
Fucking comment on our shit so we know what y'all like. Anyway.
Right. All right, so back to the vaccine shit. I got vaccinated. Honestly, was pretty smooth.
Thought he'll turn into a zombie in a few
That'd be worst case scenario, goddammit.
Hey, for real.
Hey, that's why I let my family members take that shit first. And then if they turn into a zombie, I already know what to do in a zombie apocalypse because I'm always watching the movies. I'm always playing Resident Evil. Double tap, you know.
You think
make sure my cardio up, make sure I stretch.
All right, zombie land.
That's what rule number 1 is stretch.
Nah, so if it was a zombie apocalypse, this shit turn people to zombies. You think you can kill your mama?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, I watch enough zombie movies, goddammit, that ain't my mama no more. Unless there's some new zombie shit where the motherfuckers can talk. I'm like, I can't do it. I gotta run.
Hey, mama, I love you. If you don't want me to shoot you, tell me no. If you can't say no, you gotta go.
You see how easy I said that shit. Long as she don't say it, long as she ain't talking, we good. We good to go.
What about y'all?
My sister's gonna be even easier because they some pain in my asses.
Look, Kurt, I've been waiting for this. They gonna no, shut up. Did you hear something? Nah, I ain't nothing.
I don't know what happened.
Oh my God. Oh man, I don't know, man. I think it'd be tough. I think it'd be tough to have to kill your peoples.
Some of them.
But would you?
The ones I like.
You're a zombie. You're not family.
Right. That's it. You understand?
Yo, but what if they like turn without dying? Like, what if they just kind of like? Oh, I guess you dead either way. Yo, what if you like kill your peoples and like a week later they found out a way to reverse the shit?
Oops.
I mean, say oops.
I say in that moment, it was
life.
You had to make a choice.
Life or death.
In that moment, you had to make a choice. So choices were made, decisions were made, and shit happened. And shit happened. That's all you can say to that. Shit happens.
So
put y'all favorite zombie movie, and if I ain't never watched it, I'm gonna watch it off y'all recommendation.
All right. What's your top 3?
28 Days Later.
Okay, solid.
I like Zombieland. Zombieland is
hell yeah. I fucks with Zombieland.
And what's the Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, I would take. What was your first one? 28 Days.
28 Days Later.
I take Dawn of the Dead out and put World War Z.
I fuck with that one. It's been a minute since I seen it. I probably gotta go back and watch it. It's a new one they got out too on Netflix with Batista from WWE and shit.
I think I seen like a trailer. For it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna watch that one later. You know, I love zombie movies. Fuck it. Then I'm gonna go ahead.
You got to make sure the love is there.
Right.
But hey, you gotta go.
Hey, I'm gonna feel like Will Smith when he killed his dog on I Am Legend.
Damn, that don't crack top 3. What's your top 3 zombie movies?
No, because the ending was shit to me.
Did you see it was an alternate ending?
Yeah, fuck that too.
You're like,
bro, when do one ending, stick to that shit because now you backtracking.
Right.
Dude, come on now.
Yeah, no, I mean.
Hey,
it could have been better.
Family members are getting off.
Huh?
I got a specific cousin. I like him, but if he turns into a zombie, I ain't gonna hesitate. Pain in my ass.
Just wait on him to turn.
Go ahead. But he's such a fucking conspiracy theorist. But I know he not taking the fucking vaccine. Ain't no way. Boy, if you say some of the shit he posts on his fucking Facebook page, I'd be like, bro, where you getting this shit from? Because I ain't never heard of it. What the fuck? What that say?
Yeah, right. If my family go die, let it be for me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot them with love.
It's zombie movies I don't like. You don't fuck with this. I don't know why I figured you would fuck with them, but shit. Hey, but them bitches be cracking though. I feel like zombie movies is that survival action shit I fucks with.
I mean, because quite honestly, a lot of it could actually happen. Like,
hey,
it's slightly plausible. You know what I'm saying?
I think one of my favorite zombie content is Walking Dead, the comic, not the show.
Okay.
The comic is fire because a lot of the shit that he was saying in the show, the Negan motherfucker, didn't translate well to screen. So the comic hits better.
Okay.
And certain shit, they changed a lot of shit too. Like Andrea ended up fucking with Rick, not Michonne. Huh. So they changed shit. It did the baby.
The I Am Legend, hell yeah.
Yeah, that Will Smith joint hit hard because that motherfucker, hey, he was going through it. He was talking to the mannequin and shit.
Fred, if you're real, you better tell me. If you're real, you better tell me. But then, like, in I Am Legend, the zombies were smart.
Yeah, they was like pack hunters.
Yeah, they were hive minded.
Bro, I never. Hey, I like my zombies slow.
That Walking Dead. Give me Walking Dead
zombies.
Give me Walking Dead.
We got to go up against I Am Legend zombies. I'm dead.
Fat, G. I'm gone.
I'm dead.
I'm gone. I just jump out there with them, G.
Right. Hey, I'm joining y'all, player.
Hey, my bad. Hey, I got to get jumped in. What's up?
No. Worse, if you fucking immune, they just gonna fucking kill you to death. Ass. They gonna just bite you to death. That's worse. You ain't gonna even turn.
Damn.
Bro, we don't got done the zombie shit. That shit's hilarious. I can't even start. I'm a fucking big zombie movie fan.
I'm not crazy about zombie movies. I watch them, but
because it's always interesting to see, a unique take on it.
Yeah.
Like 28 Days Later is one of the ones I'm like, oh, okay, I like this one. It's a little bit more grittier. It ain't like super
scientific,
like dolled up.
Yeah.
A lot of them. A lot of them over foreign shows, like. If you compare U.S. shows to like UK shows, less makeup, more realistic looking. I fucks with that shit.
I mean, that's because America's Hollywood.
Yeah.
Everything's here pretty much.
Everything is glitz and glamour.
Yeah. That's why people come here and end up on Skid Row. That's another conversation for another time. Nah. Oh, something else to talk about? Let me see.
Because shit, on the ride here, I learned something about cacao plants, and it's supposed to be like the shit you get from chocolate, the plants that produce chocolate. Mm-hmm. He was telling me like it produced the same high as edibles, but not as potent,
as intense.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like it's healthier than blueberries or some shit. I'm like, hey fam, I ain't got to get that high and I can be healthy. But I still fuck with the edibles though. Edibles over smoking any day. Once I stop smoking squares, I don't want to smoke no more.
Gee, I'm an asthmatic, man. That smoking shit is not all the way from me.
Can't do it.
What do you think about no Black Lives Matter attire at the Olympics?
No Black Lives Matter attire. And where's the Olympics held?
In Japan or China, one of them Asian countries. I
mean, as long as they keep that same energy across the board, like nobody can do any type of protest thing.
Right. If I see Asian Lives Matter.
Like, right. If I see anything that's
well, can you be mad at their country? Like, because I feel like if the Olympics was here, they would allow Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and then that's also something you got to consider. Like, that's Japan. This is America. When in Rome, you do what the Romans do, and if Japan say that's the fucking rule, fuck it, that's the rule. I fuck with Japan.
Tokyo is in Tokyo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, in Tokyo. If that's the rule that country is making when you there, it is what it is. You better find a creative way to be outspoken. Find another way to do it. That's the only thing I can say about that shit. Find another way to do it.
What's pretty fair? The chat is a little delayed, so I'm sorry, I'm not.
I think you're talking about the Olympics.
I think it's fair. Like, it's their country. Like, just,
right. People of course gonna make everything a fucking big. They gonna want to write a fucking thesis about shit off jump. So, like I say, is they country?
I just know what. Quite honestly, I just don't know why it matters because it ain't. It's right. I don't think it's that many black people in Tokyo. So why does it?
It's not.
Why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? But you know, black is hated like worldwide. like all over the world. Oh yeah, hey, the Japanese and the Chinese versions of the movies.
What the fuck is that train? The train when Train to Busan.
Yes.
Train to Busan. What? That shit is fire.
That shit was insane.
And then they had the prequel cartoon version, which was fire too, because Buddy was looking for his daughter and shit. And then at the end they had a little twist or whatever. She was, it was funny. It wasn't funny, but it was kind of fucked up at the end.
Yeah, nah. Hey, you got to get into the foreign films. They make good films too. You know what I'm saying? But no, back to the Olympics. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, black is hated all over the world. You can go anywhere and find out that they hate black people. You know what I'm saying? I remember the whole thing with France when they had
in China they was blaming the black people that was in China for the fucking corona, like they doing here. It was reported like they doing here for the Asians in America. How they just running up on random Asians and fucking them up. Motherfucker was doing that shit in China to black people. I'm not saying because they doing that over there that it's okay. I'm just pointing out
it's not okay nowhere. It's just,
right. I'm just pointing out that shit was happening.
Right. No, but like, man, you go to Eastern Europe. Yeah, you can't be black over there. You know what I'm saying? Like they hate black almost everywhere.
I mean, just to talk about the Tokyo thing, like I wouldn't like because I seen somebody making a point at say we should boycott a black athlete should boycott the Olympics this year because they can't wear Black Lives Matter attire. But my thing is, again, I'm going to stand on this and let it be known, like, when in Rome, do what the fucking Romans do. That is their country. That's their customs. If they don't want you promoting certain shit over there, you gotta let that have it. Right. You gotta let them have it.
You come in my house and I say I don't smoke. Don't smoke in my house.
Right. Don't smoke.
Then you don't smoke in my house. Like as simple as that.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna stunt though. Like when I first seen it,
it's not a real big conversation I had about the shit.
No, when I first seen it, I had like some sort of mixed feelings about it. I'm like, what? Why do they care? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, like we can go over there, dominate. We stand in solidarity. You know what I'm saying? We stand up on a number one space with our fist up in the air. It means the same thing. Right. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
The same thing. You just find another way to do it.
Right.
Like it ain't really much to it. Like I said, when I first heard about it, I was like, what the? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was a little ticked off. And then like a few seconds after that, I guess the rationale in me was just like,
right.
It's their house. Like,
what the fuck y'all want me to do about it?
It's on a fucking island. Like, let them have that. They one tsunami away from not being there. Let them have it. I'm playing. I am playing. I know you really can't joke about some stuff.
Hey, I'll be sad as shit. No more anime. No more. Hey, look up Dog Nigga. It's a manga called Dog Nigga. It is. I ain't read it yet, but the title alone is wild as shit. It's about a dog that got raped. I mean, no, it's about a woman who got raped by a dog and had a half man, half dog.
What kind of bestiality shit is this?
This shit is wild.
I'm not reading that shit.
I didn't listen. When I seen the title, it's a manga called Dog Nigga or some shit like that. And when I first seen it, I was like, bro, I couldn't get mad because I laughed too hard. I'm like, I ain't gonna not read manga no more because this one manga is fucking fucked up. I'm gonna still read the shit, but this shit right here is fucked up. But it was funny as shit.
Fuck that.
I can't get mad. Like I can't do shit about it. I ain't no point in getting mad about shit.
No, it's already out. They wrote it. Wow, man.
That manga go crazy. He read that shit. Bro,
I don't know, G.
Hey, I gotta fucking. I'm gonna read that shit just to see what it's about.
NIGGA?
Yes.
Stop.
Yes. That shit is hilarious.
Is it a pit bull?
Shout out to Ant. He just subscribed to our Patreon. We gonna finna have hella fucking content coming too. So
yeah, we gonna be on that, y'all. I appreciate it.
But that shit is funny though. Like, bro. I think a lot of people don't realize just how much we been influenced by Japanese culture in America. Cause like anime, man, the first time I ever seen anime, I was hooked. The first anime I ever seen, I do not remember the name of it. I remember a big ass robot. I remember that shit being flashy as hell, and I remember
Big O.
Possibly, it was possibly Big O. It was because a lot of people introduction was DBZ.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
Man was Big O. No. It wasn't no Toonami. I seen this shit on the internet when I was a kid.
Probably or Gundam Wing.
I don't even. No, it was, and then it was this other anime about. It was bloody as fuck, and they had makeup, machine arms and shit. And I'm like, to this day I look for that anime every chance I get because I cannot remember it. It's a '90s. It's like one of late '80s, early '90s anime.
Watch, I bet you Ant know. I'm just waiting on it to pop up.
I mean, I can't give it I have a good memory, but I was such a small kid that when I seen it,
a little too far removed.
But I remember it being bloody. I know it was late '80s, early '90s. One dude had a mohawk, red shirt, he had a gun for an arm, and he was shooting shit up, and he was getting shot up.
It sounds familiar. See, he's talking about Gundam with the robot.
No, I know. No. If it was Gundam,
I'll be back.
Know.
I gotta go get my charger. My phone for that.
If it was Gundam, I would know. But shit, I mean, shit. On the point of Japan and anime, bro, I've been watching some of the wildest fucking anime. Just like
when I just started watching the show called Tokyo Revengers.
I heard of. I couldn't get into it. I seen the first. Yeah. So Tokyo Revengers. Have you ever seen that one?
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, cause I seen an anime where it started off. Like it was all nice and slice of life type shit, and then out of nowhere, these motherfuckers is getting killed. Oh, I fucks with Akira. Akira is one of my favorites. I remember seeing the anime when I was a kid. I had to been like maybe 10, and I was like, bro, this shit right here is some of the best shit I ever seen. Matter of fact, I think it was I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was an anime about a traveling group. They was traveling to find some artifact or some shit, and I remember like saying to myself like, I had to be like 12 or 13, like, okay, American cartoons need to step it the fuck up. I said that shit at like 12, 13 years old. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna watch some bullshit like, I'm trying to think, what cartoons did America have? Ben 10 was cool, but it ain't, like I said, Ben 10 cool. I mean, Japan got the when it comes to the animated series, Japan got it. Especially when you think about how Boondocks was animated by a Japanese studio, so they got it. America just, I don't think they can step it up to be on their level. I don't see it happening no time soon.
It's impossible.
Yeah, cause just looking at the whole, and then there's an anime for everything. There's if you like chicks with dicks, there's an anime for that. If you like fucking bloody anime, but with prissy little skinny girls, is an anime for that. Where your phone at? Oh, shit! If you like feet, is an anime for that. I don't like feet though. Fuck out of here. Have you seen our last? Have you seen our last stream? We ain't gonna get into that right now. Yeah, I'm done talking about that shit. Especially after the most recent situation. They still won't step up until niggas stop getting canceled. Right. Hey. Then like American companies aren't willing to spend as much on animation as they are live shows. So Japan, they putting big bucks into their anime. Until we get somebody in America, a studio in America that's willing to put that much money into production, we're not finna get the same quality that we get over there.
Is it necessary though? Do we need that?
I mean, I don't think, is it a question? I mean, I don't know. Because I mean, with the fact that Japan anime exists, we don't really need American cartoons. I get what you're saying. That is true. Fuck them.
I don't think we need it. Why?
And then the good ones, they always cut short. Like Ben 10 should have kept going. That was a good one.
And they came back out with that. That shit was trash. Yeah, they made it real childish.
Like, yeah, that shit was.
Teen Titans was dope.
They fucked that up too. Man. It was another one called Generator Rex. That was decent, and they fucked that up too. It didn't even last long enough. I don't know, shit. Them motherfuckers, they just be fucking up the cartoon. Matter of fact, Ben 10 could have. They did a live action version of that shit, and I seen it, and I barely remember it. That's how bad it was. Barely remember that shit. Terrible.
Everything don't need a live action adaptation. Cause they did a live action Death Note. That shit was ass. It was too Americanized. Like
fuck Ben 10. Hey, I fuck with Ben 10. Ben 10 that nigga though. Now, if it was made by a Japanese studio, that should have been fire.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Shit, you got anything else to talk about?
Oh, no, I just put my phone on charge. So I don't. Everything I had was in there for real.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Oh, do we ever talk about that whole thing? Like, you know how people say, if you ain't never did such and such when you was a kid, you ain't, or they try to question your black card if you haven't done certain things.
Yeah.
I hate that shit because I've seen this one chick on Twitter. She'll say that shit, but then turn around and say black people not a monolith. But then if black people not a monolith, why my black card come into question if I haven't done certain shit?
Right.
Like, I understand we all hypocrites around this bitch, but god damn, you blatant with the shit.
At least get a few texts in between your
right, man, bro. And it wasn't even
hypocrisy.
It was in the same day that she did that shit. I was like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Nah, that's the problem. People ain't thinking. Everybody want to be so fucking. All right, and be easy. We gonna hit you up so we get you on this podcast for real.
Hey, shout out to Ant. Thank you slide through the live, boy. Oh yeah, don't forget to plug your fucking your Twitch channel.
He'll do it when he get here.
Okay, yeah.
We got you when you get here, bro. But no, fuck, what are you talking about?
The whole black people, you ain't black F.
That shit dumb. Like it's different experiences all over the world.
Right.
I mean, some of the shit be hidden. Because like we do got the our melanated people who aren't really black.
I mean, but I feel like it's a negative idea to say that all black families are the same or some shit. I feel like
everybody's not born in poverty and
right.
Gotta do shit a certain way. I do feel if you put more than like 3 extra ingredients in your noodles, you've been to jail.
I ain't never been to jail. I ain't never been to jail.
Yeah, what do you put in there?
I mean, I like you put some garlic seasoning in it. Put some I might put some motherfucking broccoli in it. It's hot sauce.
Okay.
Some corn maybe. Hey.
All at the same time?
Yeah. I don't put like mayonnaise. I seen nigga. What's Buddy name? He put mayonnaise in his fucking noodles and shit.
Oh, Cali Muscle?
Yeah. I was, bro, what the fuck wrong with you? I know you been in jail, nigga. I understand, but I don't understand it, but I get y'all gotta be creative with y'all food and shit in that motherfucker.
You got to. You got to work with what you got. Bro.
Hey, shit. I gotta ask my cousins. I gotta ask my 2 cousins that collectively did 10 years. collectively. Not together, but like if you add up all they did, it's probably like 10 years. Wow. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah. Talking about the wildest shit. Talking about some good shit.
All right, you ready to get up out of here?
Hell yeah, man.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to our live. Thanks to everybody that came through and chatted with us for a little bit. We're going to be doing this a lot more often, so maybe looking out for it. We're going to try to get it on the schedule so y'all know when it's coming.
Right.
But as of right now, just kind of whenever we get together, jump on the live, let y'all know what's up. Again, make sure y'all join the Patreon. It's $1, singular dollar. You can lose $1, not, you know what I'm saying, not even think about it. The least you can do is put it to good use. Right. Look out for Will and Denise. Next episode dropping Monday, right?
Yeah, next episode dropping Monday. Patreon, I'm gonna send anybody for all the new Patreons, y'all gonna get the email to watch all the episodes at once. Matter of fact, as soon as this live in.
No, for real. I appreciate everybody who's here. Make sure y'all follow me. All platforms, simply just Will. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I just got invited to do a few shows. So when those dates come out, I'll most definitely be putting those out. So make sure y'all on the lookout for those. Come through, come fuck with me, come live. 9 out of 10, I'm gonna be on the show with some other good comics. But I only can speak for myself. I'm gonna be funny.
Right?
I can't speak for nobody else. I know I'm gonna be funny. Anything else you want to plug yourself?
Created by Curtis is where you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I ain't really been doing too many shirts. I'm gonna start doing like one-offs. So I'm gonna do a unique design, sell it in a unique color, and sell it, and that's gonna be it. Like whoever get it. If you don't, you just gonna have to wait till the next drop. But createdbycurtis.com, you can actually get whatever's the Chicago neighborhood flag tee. It's basically like all the 77.
I had that shit on yesterday.
Right, all the 77 community areas in the Chicago flag. Yeah,
official community area.
Yeah, I mean, cause bro, I definitely got like, oh, you ain't got such and such on there. I'm like,
well, Pocket Town at?
Right, bro, and I'm like, Chicago has a lot of fucking neighborhoods, so I had to figure out how to fit fit everything.
Right.
So I had to choose the 77 community areas instead of all the fucking neighborhoods.
Right.
Because it's sub neighborhoods and shit like that. So yeah, but go shop with me. Even art that on my Redbubble is on createdbycurtis.com. You can find all that shit there.
What's a Redbubble?
It's just like a place to sell your art and shit. Which I don't really fuck with the site like that because they changed it and they fucked it up. But it like I put shit on there that I'm testing out.
Okay.
So
it's like it's being taken in, I guess.
Right. Yeah. I mean, cause like a lot of times I was hoarding a lot of my art, and I had to stop that shit because it's better for people to see the shit instead of just me
holding on to it.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Especially if I ain't gonna do nothing with it anyway. Fuck it. Yeah.
Fuck that. I don't do that with my jokes. My jokes stay with me until I decide to do something with it.
I mean, yeah. That's jokes. I can't tell these pieces over and over again. I can sell them over and over again.
Fuck that. I mean,
if I got some stuff that I've been having for 5 years or more, that shit I'm gonna just put it out.
Yeah, this one comic told me it's all new jokes till you record it on TV.
Right, I get that. I agree with that.
I was like, damn, I never thought about that. Cause when I first started doing comedy, bro, I wanted to do something new every rip. But I'm like, yo, I'm not perfecting my craft. You know what I'm saying? Then I get on stage and I forget because I'm thinking about new shit. Like you got to get you a hot 5, even hotter 10, and a fucking lava 15. Like that's the increment you do shows. You start off with 5, then you become like a feature. You get 10, then you headline 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure your sets are tight. I quite honestly, I didn't think it was this much like real work that went into being a comic. I just thought, nigga, you write funny shit, you go on stage and do that shit.
Right.
It's that to a certain extent, but it's real work. It's actual fucking business behind this shit. But your boy is getting better. Fuck you mean? The last open mic I did on Monday, I had 3 dudes come up to me. It was like, hey, I'm putting together a showcase. You interested? Hell yeah. Put me on, man.
And then shit, like I said, once you already hosting the shit, so we pick up some information on how to put our own shit together. Shit, fuck the bullshit.
Yeah, I gotta call the owner. I'm gonna have to.
TPM presents, goddamn.
Oh no, that's gonna happen. More than likely at Riddles because it's my home club.
Right.
But it's gonna happen for sure.
Right. Cause I think Tonic Room shut down. I ain't been seeing nobody.
It probably just ain't. I don't know. A lot of shit shut down.
Yeah, man, you should see like places that I didn't expect to shut down.
Like you never know how people really living for real.
Yeah.
Until you ain't got absolutely nothing coming in.
Right.
I don't know. A lot of people is weary about actually getting the loans and stuff from the government, tweaking. But shit, that's all I got today. I'm out. Be easy. Be safe out here, y'all.